Hey, hi, my name is Chris. Every day I'm doing a vlog and I'm doing it for 1,000 days, guys. 1,000 days. So a like and a subscribe will be absolutely awesome. Thank you. Every day I talk about something uniquely different. And today, well, I believe life goes in cycles. Sometimes you'll have a cycle period in your life where life is actually pretty good. You don't want for anything more. Everything in your life is absolutely spot on. And it just feels so good. And you're really lucky, aren't you? If you have that, it just means that the choices you've made and the options that you've chosen are really good, and you don't want for anything more. Life is absolutely perfect, and if you find yourself in that place, well, good for you. You've probably worked hard to get there, and it's lovely and worth noting that that hard work has got you somewhere. And yeah, it's good, but sometimes it can all go wrong, and it can all go in a place at a time of its own choosing, not of your choosing. And how you deal with that challenging time, well, you have to fall back on your character then. You have to fall back on the strength of character that you have. Having that strength isn't easy. It's not. You're probably going to have tears. You're probably going to have a time when you feel like you're abandoned by everybody. And the only person holding you up is you. And that can be life teaching us a lesson. And those lessons aren't easy. They just aren't. And I would say that life is a journey. You start at one place, you keep on going, and you pit stop somewhere along the way, and then you go off in another tangent in another direction. And it's just life's way of making us grow. Now, a few years ago, I thought my life was set, and it's very easy to fall into that trap. You just think that you're all set, everything's fine, and I think sometimes you can get bored of it as well. You can actually say, well, I'm okay, but it's kind of boring, and sometimes you wish for something completely different. But be careful what you wish for though, because things can change, and they can change very suddenly. Now, I always say the true value in life is your health. If you've got your health, it's brilliant. If you lose your health, if you lose your ability to be mobile, if you lose any of your senses, gosh, that must be terrifying, and it must be absolutely horrible. And that is something so difficult to navigate that I don't envy people who are in that position, and I certainly do count my blessings knowing that life and the challenges that I face are met with reasonable health. I say reasonable because most people have reasonable health. They might have little niggly things, but they're able to articulate a lifestyle which suits them, if you know what I mean. And life and its challenges can creep up at any time. They really can. And I think it's fair to say that these challenges are best met really head on, tackling them, not burying them. Because if you face it with a degree of courage, I think you stand every chance of successfully navigating against or away from those challenges. If you don't do that, the pain gets worse, and it can be costly, emotionally, physically, financially. Everything that you think could be difficult, well, it could be, and it could be that you find yourself even in a bigger, deeper hole. So you have to say to yourself, I'm going to get out of it. I'm going to push my way forward, way out of it, and not look back. And that's the other thing. The key is not looking back to where you've been. not looking back and reminiscing about the wonderful good old days, about where you've been, because that will drag you back to that time. You'll feel probably even more loss, and that loss, well, it could anchor you back when really fate and everything else is trying to push you forward and go forward in life, so that you can get to that wonderful place where you never thought you could be, and you could be living in harmony and peace and in wonderment in a lovely place. But that is a difficult journey. It's a difficult place to get to, but fate is pushing you there, and that's something that we, all of us, have to undertake. I've had really long periods of contentment in my life, and I've been really, really happy. And I found myself on a journey of sometimes an arduous uphill pathway. And it's not easy when fate decides that you are going to go on that path. But go on it, you will, because fate's decided it. And it won't be as daunting as you think it will be. Because invariably in life, it's not meant to kill you. It's not meant to destroy you in any way. But what it's meant to do, I think, is challenge you. So if you're faced with a problem solve it, look at it. How can you best get past it and get to where you want and need to be? If you can do that, if you can operate in that way, I think you stand a successful chance of getting to where you need to be. Look, we all have challenges in life. We lose people, we lose jobs, we lose our pets. We stand to lose absolutely everything. We come in with nothing and we will leave with nothing. All that matters is that bit that's in between. And if you can make that bit in between count for something, then that is certainly worth giving it something. And don't care about anyone, who's trying to put obstacles in your way. The people that you love and the people that love you you're going to show that mutual love, care and respect. But the people that don't help you or assist you and aren't going to give you that help, then maybe you've got to say to yourself, I'm going to leave them at the roadside and keep pressing forward. Because life is challenging. Life is a growing entity, and you are growing along with it. So just be mindful that your journey is unique to you. Not everybody will share that. Not everybody will have that. And it's important to realise that your journey, your growth, it will inevitably change you. But the challenges that life throws at us can be many, and it can be done rapidly. So being steadfast, being assured in your ability to be able to get to where you need to be, it is worth saying, I've only myself to rely on. I've only got myself to press forward and pick myself up and go to where I need to be. It's life, isn't it? Life throws all sorts of challenges our way. Life throws all sorts of things at us at any given time. And it's standing up, dusting yourself off after a knockback and going after that wonderful thing that you need to go after. And very often when I think of happiness, I think of peace. If you have peace in your life, if you have an unfettered mind, if you have a time in your life where you don't have any stresses, that is peace, that is happiness. That is for me. Happiness and peace, they really go hand in hand. It's worth noting that life, when you are in that peaceful place, is so lovely. To put your head on that pillow at night without any stresses, well, I think a lot of people envy that place. And the reality of all of that stress can really play heavy on you. Lack of sleep, it's horrible because it takes away from you as a person. It removes the clear mind, your ability to think clearly as well. And the emotional challenges of facing that kind of thing can be very draining. But if you have peace, you have happiness, because you don't really want to think about anything else. You just want to enjoy and live in the moment, enjoy the things that you love. And enjoying those things is so important. And how you get past it all, well, or once you get past it all, life is an incredible journey. And I'm very lucky in my life that I don't have anything that stresses me. I think sometimes it's a learned technique as well, isn't it? Change the things that you can, but don't stress about the things that you can't change. Just accept it. Maybe challenge it in a way that's conducive to a positive outcome for you, which means that you keep peace in your life. And that's the best way of pressing forward and getting what you want. And yeah, the so-called challenges of life can be difficult, but you can overcome it. Fortify yourself. Stay strong, stay tough. You can do it. I believe in you. Anyway, on that note, I'm just waiting for this lock bridge to open. There's plenty of fishing boats coming in. I don't know if you can see that behind me. There's one coming in now. Anyway, I will say thank you so much for stopping by. This has been part of my 1,000-day vlog series. I'll be back again tomorrow. And every day I talk about something uniquely different. So on that note, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.